Evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Welcome to the Axel Live Show. Now, before we get started, probably a couple of you crooks, you got the email, and you're wondering, what is this, and why did I get this email? Well, if you got an email and you've never been to the show before, it's probably because you're in the show. You might have your nice picture in the show even. Your company is going to be in the show. Because that means you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. So, welcome to the Axel Show. Let's hit those thumbs up. We're going to like, share, subscribe. I got another good show for you. We found some cockroaches again on Sylectus. Some crazy stuff here on Sylectus. Who's all here? We got Jamezum. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Who else we got on here? Let me fix this here. Gonna put this down on the bottom. Okay, move this over here for my friend. That's how we like it. Turn this off. Anybody else here? Anyone else want to shout out? Welcome to the Axel Show. We're gonna get started here shortly. We're not gonna keep posting that stuff, Jesum. You got to come up with some new stuff. You keep posting the same stuff. All right, we're going to start rolling into the show. Welcome, everybody. So, as you know, we're going to go down Fraud Road again. Fraud Road is long, a lot of twists and turns, but we're going to go down that road. We're going to show you what's going on. So, any of you that deal with Sylectus load board, I'm sure you're familiar with this. If you look behind me, you might even catch a little clue for who we're going to talk about. Because these guys like to post a lot of loads, but the way they're doing it is definitely not kosher. Mind's Eye, welcome to the show, Mind's Eye. And let's move along here. So, as you know, this is how the load is posted on Sylectus. Usually when you get the email loads, this is what you're going to see. I need you guys, like I always say, let me turn this off. Whoop. Okay, pay attention, because a lot of stuff you guys might catch before I even talk about it if you're paying attention. But right here, you're going to see this load, and you see the broker says Freight Tex Logistics, LLC. I'm just going to stop right there and move along. You see two more loads here. Same thing again. Freight Tex Logistics, LLC. Posted by, this will be agent number 2, agent number 3. We had small straight cargo van. The one before it was cargo van. Next one here. Again, Freight Tex Logistics. This one is a large straight. These are all recent. These, I think, April 19th, so within what, past 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks? Let's say within 30 days. There's more. There's a lot more. So let's move along here. Another one, this is whatever, another 5 agent. I'm going to tell you right now, there's probably about 10 agents, and I included all their emails in my emailer, so they're all getting the show. And I hope they're paying attention. I hope they're paying close attention. Here's the thing. Freight Tex Logistics, LLC is a carrier. I want to make this very clear. They're a carrier. Their address is 2414 Horsetail Falls Drive, Tomball, Texas. Freight Tex Logistics, LLC, carrier. Okay? Their corporation, these are the guys, an Oscar Arechar and Yair Bustos. And their agent is Wegant Law. Now, if I'm Wegant Law, and I forgot to, you guys can send it, I forgot to include their email. Because I need to know how a lawyer is an agent on a corporation dealing with this nonsense that's going on. Because I'm telling you right now, this is straight fraud, okay? So, you got Oscar and you got Yair, all right? That's the corporation. Corporation matches the authority. They get 1 star. Let's move along. But when I search Oscar and Yair, let me light my cigarette here because this is where it gets interesting. Lo and behold, Oscar and Yair here, they have a broker authority. FTX Brokerage, LLC. The registered address, I believe they're using the lawyer's address, because if you see on the bottom there, Wygant Law. So now they're trying to be slick a little bit. But that's not the problem still. Let's move along. So here's the broker authority. This one's at 9115 Brampton Mill Court, Cypress, Texas. Okay? Same guys. They got the carrier authority. They got the broker authority. Oscar is showing the carrier authority as his address. Yair is showing the brokerage address is his address. These guys are slick. Slick. But wait, there's more. I pull them under Freight Validate, and something very interesting shows up. So if you see on the left there, Freight Tex Logistics, LLC, the email said Irvin at ftexlogistics.co. If you look at the right, the FTX Brokerage LLC is using the same email. So the carrier authority and the broker authority with two different addresses are using the same email, okay? The contact person on the left, though, is showing an Irvin Lara. The right side is showing Oscar, even though Oscar here is on FTX Brokerage. But back here, it says Oscar is on the Freight Tex Logistics, the carrier. So, no big deal yet. Not really a big deal. We're going to get to it. So, let's move along. The number, you see this number on the bottom, 832-876-6391? Well, if I go back, it's the same number on the brokerage authority. You see, this authority is another authority they used to have. It was revoked in 2018, involuntary revocation. And it has that name, Irvin Lara. So, this is where we start saying chameleon carrier, because they had a carrier authority, then they got another carrier authority, and now they have a brokerage authority. You see how this is going? You see how this progresses, how these people operate. Gets better. So, now, we got Freight Tex Logistics LLC. Here's the 5 emails from 5 of the agents. You guys see what I'm looking at? All of their emails go to a company, neonlogistics.com. You see, on Sylectus, the account is for the carrier side of Freight Tex. So it's a carrier account on Sylectus. But these guys are posting all the loads, which I think is very strange. This is like saying, I work for McDonald's, but I'm selling my crap at Burger King. Does this make sense to anybody here? Okay? So, Freight Tex Logistics, carrier authority. But we have all these agents posting with Neon Logistics. Interesting. You know, Axel, we dig. So, I look up Neon Logistics. Whoa, wait a minute. This is a broker. This is a broker. So now, let me get this right. We have a brokerage whose agents are posting loads on Sylectus under a carrier authority, who also has another brokerage. Let's think about this. Anybody see anything wrong here? Please put your comments how you feel. And if you dirtbags are watching the show because you got the email, pay close attention, because you're getting exposed for this nonsense. Because please tell me how you're using a carrier account on Sylectus to post your broker loads. How does that work? Especially since those guys have that carrier authority who also have another brokerage and another carrier authority which was revoked. It looks like you guys are all in cahoots doing your nonsense. Let's move along. So, we got Neon Logistics. They're in Arizona. They're not even in Texas. So, the agent on this is a Jason Cody Graham. Interesting. 7 years old, okay? Here's Mr. Graham. Got his suit. Listen, you college boys with your suits and your shirts, you don't impress guys like me. You want to know why? Because your degrees are paid for pieces of paper. Most of you have no common sense. You have no ability to think in everyday life of what is normal, right, or wrong. You don't have the wisdom or the knowledge. You think if you have a degree, a piece of paper, and you slap on your tie showing your neck bone, that you're somebody. But what I see here is a young guy doing fraud, teaching other young guys to do frauds. All your guys here, as far as I'm concerned, these are all frauds. You are using your brokerage and posting on our carrier authority. It's almost as if you're double brokering the loads using a carrier authority. That's what I see it as. Why would you need a carrier authority account to post your loads under? And especially when those guys have broker authority. Why don't they even have an account for their broker authority? So they must be using their carrier authority. Maybe, I don't even know if they have real loads, because I don't even think I've ever seen them post loads. So let's move along. If it makes dollars, it makes sense. Red, green, probably. Yeah, you're right, Nickel. Let's put your comment up there. Everybody on the Axel Show gets their comments put up there as long as they're not too derogatory. Look, you get to see my head there. Nickel, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. Red, green, probably. Okay. Now, next slide here. Neon Logistics. A full-service, third-party 3PL company driven by asset-based solutions. We provide the highest level of customer satisfaction through honest. This is where Axel interjects bullshit. You're not honest. Constant communication. Our technology creates reliable, transparent transportation. This is where we say you get another bullshit because I'm transparent. You guys aren't transparent. You're clowns. You're clowns it's people like you in the industry. You keep doing this crap, okay? And you need to get permanently exposed. The video will live forever on YouTube. It's hashtagged. It's done everything correctly. And it's going out to tons of people. It will never die. It stays. It lives on YouTube. So let's move along. Meet our president of Neon. Look, at least he lines it up nice. You know, this is where he's spending his money. Nice lineup, nice crisp white shirt. But right there where the arrow says, it's Cody's mission to disrupt the industry with outstanding communication, transparency. Well, how do we say it, folks? Bullshit. And an unrivaled experience when choosing Neon Logistics as your brokerage or place of employment. You guys are dishonest. You're crooks. When you're dishonest dealing with freight, you're crooks. What do we got here? So we got the Merrick Peters. And why did I put this here? Oh, I went back into my emails. I wanted to see how long have these guys been doing this? At least from beginning of February or end of February there, because this load was from February 21st, 2023. So any of you guys, go in your emails, the ones that know to save them, and put in Neon Logistics and see how long these guys have been doing this. Okay? Because they're using this account to post their loads. And it's not their account. It's not their account. It's fraud. All of them should be removed from Sylectus. That's why we're documenting this. That way, if we have any future court cases for Sylectus, everything is going to be documented. It's all going to be history. You guys starting to think a little bit how Axel's operating? We're documenting everything. So, Cody Graham, broker. Let's ask him, why the fuck are you using another person's Sylectus account with all of your agents, okay? Why are you using a carrier account on Sylectus? You're supposed to be some big broker? What, you can't pay for your own brokerage account on Sylectus? Is that what it is? You're a crook. You're a fraud. So, here's how it goes. On the left, however you want to look, Neon Logistics. using Freight Tech Logistics Sylectus account, who also has broker authority, who also had a carrier authority that was revoked. Chameleons, okay? Chameleons. So, we got 3 donkeys here. Sylectus, numero uno donkey. You are king of donkeys because you allowed all these crooks to do this stuff. You guys don't check nothing over there. These cockroaches are rampant. Rampant over there. It doesn't take a genius to figure this stuff out. I got so much stuff over here on my computer, Sylectus, that you allow happen. Not to mention with your old boss, Stu, over there, full circle, also allowing the same stuff to go on. I'm telling everybody, you created this, and I'm the guy now. You understand that, I hope. I want everybody to understand. I'm coming to expose all you guys. You got one option. Fix it. Fix it before Axel comes. And Sylectus, you owe me something. You owe me something, and I'm still waiting. So, donkey number 2, Neon Logistics, with all your agents that have gotten the email to the show. Why are you guys defrauding Sylectus members and defrauding the industry? Why are you posting brokered loads underneath a carrier account on Sylectus? Answer that for us. Answer that for us. I'm waiting. The chat is open. I don't see any of you guys chatting. Why don't you give us a good answer to chat for everybody to see? We bring it up live on the screen. Because you're crooks. Be honest, you're crooks. Third one, Freight Tech Logistics. Been on Sylectus, looks like they're December 16th, 2020. You're losers. You're losers. You got an authority revoked. You start this one up. Then you got the brokerage authority. And now you're giving these guys access to your Sylectus account? Or is there something else we're missing there? Oscar and whatever the other guy's name. Sanchez, Dirty Sanchez. You guys are all in cahoots, obviously, because I don't understand why this company from Arizona and you guys are from Texas, how are you guys commingling like this? Huh? You double brokering over there? Co-brokering? What are you doing? Why don't you let us know on the Axel show? So, folks, I'm telling you, this is why guys come to me and bitch and moan. And a lot of guys don't know what is truly going on. They'll never see it. A lot of guys can't speak up. I know they can't speak up. Some of them are scared to speak up. They don't want to lose their jobs, their positions. They don't know who is who. Well, then you run into a guy like me. Axel don't give a damn. I've seen it for years. I've watched these guys grow. I never even knew it was as big as it is. The expedite industry is just half. We're not even in the big trucks. Obviously, these brokers are dealing with all kinds of loads, but you're on the Sylectus system and you're doing this crap. What kind of people are you? All your agents tapping into I mean, it's not even another broker account. It's a carrier account on Sylectus. This is like me letting, I don't know, Landstar somebody post loads underneath my, you guys would hang me. It's bullshit. Hey, Kimberly, how's it going? You guys in this expedite industry to allow this to happen, you're a-holes. Number one, a-holes. You help to destroy the freight industry. Do you see what's going on out there? You guys don't pay attention? You don't see the trucking companies going bankrupt? No? You don't see none of this? You all want to cry. You all wonder why. You've allowed this to go on for years. You've allowed these kind of people to do this kind of stuff. There's no reason for a broker to be using someone else's account. A broker who says they're transparent and honest and a good person. This is how you guys operate. This is why I believe the DOJ, they can make a lot of money. They can make huge money. If they came in and started sweeping through all these brokerages and these trunk companies and auditing everybody, man, I could only imagine how many money laundering charges and all kinds of embezzlement and shell companies. And man, I'm telling you, they could make a lot of money. A lot. And that's usually when they come to those I'm working on too. It's too easy, to be honest with you. You guys, if that's how you live your life, I feel sorry for you as people. I feel sorry for you as people. But you run into people like me, you get to my age, we don't give a damn. We just don't give a damn. Anyways, I got something for Sylectus. You know, Sylectus? I found a nice tune. It made me think of you on the closing. And I hope you like it. It warmed my heart, you know, and I hope everybody enjoys it. But Neon Logistics, Freight Techs, and whatever other companies you bozos are using, and I was going to throw in another company in here because they have a similar name. I'll probably put it in a short mini show because it's a joke too. RPP we're working on. We're working on Load 1 too. A lot of you guys know Load 1. Tell them I'm coming. Tell them I'm coming. Everybody, I'm coming. Remember those 4 letters there, Axel, A-X-E-L. The numero uno, expedite exposer. That's me. I'm coming. You never know. I might be outside your building one day. You see, I do police audits too. Anyways, I'm Axel. I'm out. Enjoy your music, everyone. It warmed my heart for Sylectus. I hope you all like it. This is Axel. I'm out.
Hey, I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. Idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.